What just happened? On Christmas night, 3 Alabama stars were supposed to shine under the biggest lights. Jahmyr Gibbs, Daniel Thomas, Dallas Turner. They showed up. They fought. And yet, the whole system crumbled around them. Detroit was supposed to win. They had to. But while millions watched Jared Goff collapse in real time, what no one saw was Alabama's legacy being dragged down with him. And just like that, the Lions were eliminated. And the Packers in the playoffs without playing. This isn't just a football story. This is a warning. But what just happened? Heading into the final stretch of the regular season, the formula was simple. Win out, beat the Vikings, then take care of the Bears. 2 games, 2 wins. That's all Detroit needed to clinch their 3rd straight playoff appearance. They controlled their own fate. Meanwhile, the Packers, bitter divisional rivals, were dangling by a thread. Their only hope? For the Lions to lose out completely. It was the kind of odds that felt laughable even 72 hours before kickoff. But fate has a cruel sense of humor. From the very first possession, something felt off. There was tension in the air, not playoff anticipation, but fear. The Lions looked rushed, scattered, unsure. And then it began. 1 turnover, then another, and another. The sound of Detroit's offense collapsing could have been scored with glass shattering. Goff fumbled. Goff threw into triple coverage. Goff tried to make something out of nothing and failed. 6 total turnovers. 6. A number so absurd that it matched the combined total of Detroit's previous 8 games. In the most important moment of the season, everything unraveled. But here's the plot twist. The defense did its job. Minnesota came into this game with momentum, yes, but not firepower. Their quarterback, Max Brosmer, was sacked 7 times. They finished with -3 net passing yards, a stat so rare it hasn't happened since 2006, when the Texans beat the Raiders despite having fewer than 0 passing yards. And yet, they won. Because when it mattered, the defense cracked once. One explosive 65-yard run from Jordan Addison late in the 4th quarter broke the game open. Before that, the Vikings were held to 75 total yards. Let that sink in. Detroit's defense nearly pitched a perfect game, but they got nothing in return. Jared Goff, once hailed as the redemption story of Detroit football, fell apart. 3 fumbles, 2 interceptions, missed reads, happy feet, panic. The Lions had 8 turnovers all season and posted 6 in one night. At one point, they had more turnovers than first downs. "That's on me," Goff would later say, eyes downcast. But apologies don't undo what happened. They don't reverse the moment when the last interception was thrown, and the camera panned across stunned fans in Ford Field. Silent, open-mouthed, motionless. And somewhere across the division, fans in Green Bay were watching too. With the loss, Detroit fell to 8-8. Their playoff hopes vanished. And just like that, the Green Bay Packers clinched a wild card berth without playing a snap. Social media erupted. Packers players reacted with memes, gifs, and grins. "Best Christmas gift ever," one posted. NFL analysts scrambled to update playoff brackets mid-broadcast. On ESPN, they had to re-record segments just to reflect the overnight change. And in Detroit, silence. Helmets dropped, eyes red. A locker room that had been built to chase glory suddenly had no reason to get dressed next week. And for Alabama Crimson Tide fans, this wasn't just another NFL storyline. This was personal. Running back Jahmyr Gibbs, an Alabama star, fought for every yard. He had 17 carries, 41 tough yards, and another 23 receiving. Safety Daniel Thomas, another product of Alabama's defensive pipeline, led the team in tackles. Rookie linebacker Dallas Turner forced a critical fumble in the 4th quarter that could have sparked a comeback. But it didn't, because the system crumbled, because the offense gave it back, because the moment was too big for some, but not for them. And that's the tragedy. You can't build a legacy when the system breaks. One by one, the ex-Crimson Tide players left the field, helmets in hand, heads lowered. These weren't rookies anymore. These were men used to playing for something, for national titles, for conference rings, for dominance. But now, they were just watching another playoff chance dissolve into cold December air. For Alabama fans watching across the country, the feeling was all too familiar. How do we keep producing stars? And who land in broken franchises? And while the Lions dig through the rubble of another collapse, the Packers smile, quietly, methodically, ready to take the gift they never asked for and run with it. What just happened? This wasn't just a loss. It was the collapse of a dream carefully built and violently undone in real time. Detroit didn't just miss the playoffs. They lost control of the narrative. The illusion that this was the year. The belief that maybe finally the curse was over. Gone in one night, one game, one unraveling sequence of panic, misfires and silence. This was more than a scoreboard. This was a reckoning. Jared Goff, once the face of a bold Lions future, now faces the reality of regression. 3 fumbles, 2 interceptions, a moment too big, and a fan base asking the one question every quarterback dreads: is it time to move on? Dan Campbell, the emotional heart of this team, will have to answer even harder ones. Is this system still working, or did it hit its ceiling last year? But the damage isn't just internal. Detroit became the punchline of the NFL's most festive day. A team that needed a win gave away the ball 6 times. A defense that did everything right was rewarded with nothing. The meme was ready before the game ended. Merry Collapsmas. The Grinch wore Honolulu blue this year. Packers say thank you. And while the league laughed, the Packers quietly updated their travel plans, because they're going to the playoffs. Again. They didn't storm in, they slid in, stealth mode, no drama, just opportunity taken. But buried beneath the headlines is another story, one that matters to this channel and to you. Alabama's finest were on that field. Jahmyr Gibbs fought. Dallas Turner made plays. Daniel Thomas left it all on the line. But they were trapped inside a system crumbling from the top down. And this isn't the first time. How many former Crimson Tide stars are stuck in franchises that can't get out of their own way? How long before elite talent starts disappearing under poor leadership and broken schemes? Detroit didn't just lose a game, they lost faith, direction, momentum. And the consequences of that go far beyond Christmas night. So now we ask, should the Lions tear it all down? Is this the end of the Goff era? And what does this mean for Alabama stars stuck in broken franchises? Let us know what you think in the comments. Smash that like button, send this video to someone who needs to hear the truth. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Because the next collapse, twist, or redemption, it could drop any second. Before we wrap this up, I want to take a moment to thank some incredible members of our Alabama family who showed up big in the last video. Sfwadel, thank you for honoring the legacy, from Bear Bryant to today's Warriors. Marine999, your words on the narration meant the world. Vern Smith, your message about Coach DeBoer hit deep. He's truly carrying the torch. Robert Johnson, you're right, this is a new era. D. Beach Mormore, Mark Daniel, Larry Samples, your passion, your fire, your insight remind us why we keep doing this. To Arthur Chavers, Lewis Williams, D. Beach Mormore, Thad Calvert, Charlie Johnson, Dwayne Deason, Steve Allen, and the big dog of CFB, your comments bring this channel to life. Your voice is part of the story. Roll Tide to each of you. Let's keep building this together.